You remember my imaginary friends?
You can't remember if you're imaginary friends or the voices in your fucking head.
What's the difference? Do you remember what you would yell to me when I was off in my own world?
Earth to Gert.
Where are you, Gert? Earth to Gert. Gert. Earth to Gert. So I'm starting a podcast, and that's the title.
Earth to Gert.
Yeah. Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Earth to Gert, and this second half of my EMDR journals from this past winter. I apologize, I don't think in the intro to last episode I did a great job of explaining what it was that you were about to listen to. So these journals are something I did over the winter, November, December-ish. At that time, I was doing a Patreon. It's a place for podcasters to put out work for people to support them. So I was looking to get some support in getting some equipment upgrades. And I had fun doing the podcast, so I wanted to continue doing something. But it ended up turning into therapy sessions for me and journal episodes, and I didn't really know. I didn't have any direction, so I was just sort of winging it, and it just sort of became a place where I talked to myself. These episodes have been difficult for me to republish. Re-listening was difficult. I didn't want to sit back in my own shit. I didn't want to remember how I felt then. I don't feel that way now. So I didn't want to go back there. And also releasing these sort of brings up all those insecurities again, all that stuff again. So it was work to put these out there. It is work to put these out there. It is difficult being vulnerable to the world. So I truly am grateful to every human that has said yes to being on this podcast, that has, even if they haven't said yes to being on the podcast, I'm truly grateful for every human being that has opened up to me and shared their story with me and shared their symptoms and experiences with me. I put this out there for you. I wouldn't want anyone that has opened up to me to feel insecure the way that I'm feeling. So I'm putting this out there. This is why I wanted to do this, to normalize our experiences and, do things that I'm afraid to do. I knew that not releasing these episodes was out of fear. And I don't want to live in that fear. And I know that doing things that I'm afraid of always leads to growth and leads to a more authentic me. So this half, what you're about to hear, is a conversation with my sister Kim. She was my only subscriber at that level. And, so instead of just talking to my phone, I just went to her house and talked to her. And, typical fashion, in conversation with her, we got pretty deep into some things that are not meant for public consumption. So it's sort of at times seems like I just cut the conversation off, and that's because I did. Sometimes there's not a clean break, and I have to just sort of end it, and just move on to the next thing or whatever. So that happens a few times in here. And then on one of those breaks, we come back and we talk about our parents and our childhood a little bit, and we have gone back and forth on whether or not to leave in some parts or edit them out. In previous episodes, I have taken out some conversations about this. And one of the hardest parts about doing this podcast for me is, how do I tell my story without telling someone else's story? And I don't want to live in fear of other people's perceptions. But this conversation, and we've said it in the one about generational trauma, these conversations are not to. I'm not placing any blame. I am retelling these stories and having these conversations and doing this podcast to understand. I've done all of this work. I do all this EMDR work to understand why I am the way that I am. And that's not to say that there's something wrong with me, but there have been many times in my adulthood and even my childhood where I have struggled to exist in this world. I have struggled to be healthy. I have struggled with anxiety. I have struggled with depression. I have struggled with insecurities. And doing this work for me is to understand why my brain does what it does, why it has the thoughts that it has, why it has the insecurities it has, I don't know. So this will be the first time we leave in conversation of physical abuse as kids. And, I just want to, and it's not in defense of or whatever, but I guess going back to that understanding, I understand that I grew up in a time period where that's how we were raised. And we were raised with, physical punishment. And if it wasn't direct physical punishment, we were raised with the fear of physical punishment. That shapes who you are, I guess. That shapes some things, that does some things to your little brain. And I understand that my parents probably got it worse than I did. And that's where we go back in that other conversation where, each generation learns a little bit and does things differently. And like Kim and I said, we know that there are things that we've done that were harmful. And if we had known better, we would have done better or differently. So that's where we sort of land with it. And so, this is our story, and it's not to tell my parents' story, but it's just to tell our story. These are our experiences. It happened. It is what it is, and this is our conversations from that, I guess. Yeah. So I don't know. I guess that's it. That's all I got to say about this episode. So yeah, thank you for being here. Thank you for listening. Thank you for your love and support as always. Next week I will be back. Well, I can't even say next week at this point. Whenever I get it done and edited, I will be back with some conversations on men's mental health. So that's up. That's what's coming up in June. All right, that's it. Thank you. So, Kimberly,
Yes, Kathleen.
I gathered you here tonight because at your house.
That is like, I gathered you all. There's like a song, maybe Prince. You gathered what? Or you sound like a priest.
I said I gathered you here tonight at your house.
Yes. Wow, you have an agenda.
I sort of just have a little bit of
Okay.
of a start.
Oh, okay. I like that. Yes. I mean,
So I had counseling today,
mm-hmm.
and I don't
I'm
even.
scared.
Huh?
I'm scared.
Don't be scared. It's good. We promise. So I had counseling today.
Yep.
It was pretty heavy.
Mm-hmm.
That might be an understatement. It was.
Mm.
It was the probably most intense counseling session I've ever had.
Like EMDR
Yeah.
session, or okay.
Just and it's just like a continuation of it all.
Mm-hmm.
This has been ongoing for like 5 weeks now.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
So I was going to do a podcast update for my Patreon, but since you're my one subscriber, I thought I'd just come here and do it in person. Okay?
All right.
So that's where we're at. So
Sometimes I feel like, oh, there's somebody like stranger that I don't know is just speaking just to me. I'm the only listener.
It is. I am literally speaking just to you.
Okay. Anyways,
So first, where are we recording from?
my new apartment.
Your new apartment.
My new apartment.
Since you were last on my podcast,
Oh my gosh.
you've gotten a new job,
I've gotten a new job. I've gotten a new car.
a new place to
A new
live,
place to live. Yeah, a lot of transition.
a lot of transition,
A lot of growth. A lot of positivity.
a lot of healing,
A lot of healing.
a lot of healing. All right, this isn't about you, it's about me.
Oh, God, it's never about me. It's my podcast, my audience. Royalties.
Ironically, or no, maybe not ironically, this is about you. I am going to get...
Oh, shit. I've been waiting for this day.
You trained little assassin, you.
Oh, boy.
I want to sort of tell you how it started for me and the process. So I went in, as you know, with wanting to feel comfortable, accepting love and whatever. And so I think it's called the float back portion, where you think of other times you have felt that way and sort of like this,
Afraid to?
not afraid.
accept,
Well,
or-
what in the moment where so that I had a moment where someone did something nice for me, and I was already crying. I was already emotional about something, and then when this person told me that they made me dinner, the kids and I dinner, I just sort of like broke down sobbing harder. And there was like, I don't know what that experience is, or what, if it's fear, if it's, I don't know, just uncomfortable feeling love. So in the float back, there was a moment,
Wait, float back?
yeah, where you float
Oh,
back in your memory,
Oh,
I think
okay.
is the idea.
Okay, yep. Yeah, that makes sense now.
Yeah. So I hold these little things in my hands, the bilateral stimulation, and so I close my eyes, and that's happening, and it's just like, all right, what did you notice? And there was a memory from, I would like to say, 1999.
Oh, Jesus. You're going in.
Do you remember this?
Are you going to make me cry?
Do you know what this is?
Miss? Oh, you were with, right?
I was with Howie.
Who's Howie?
Remember, we're using code names.
Alright, you can't expect me to remember that.
So yes, I was with Howie at the time. That's my code name for that relationship.
Okay. 4 Church Street. Kind of a 99, right?
Let me see if you dated it. You did not. You are so your father, though.
God. Oh, boy.
So you are looking at an envelope of a card that you sent me when I first moved out of our house.
Oh, okay.
So you
So-
sent it to
Must have been shortly after the I'm coming out. I want the world to know. Right? Okay. You're right. I was at 4 Church Street because I
Yeah.
remember being in the living room having when you talk or having some sort of conversation with you.
Do you remember writing this?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Can I read it?
Am I gonna cry?
I don't know. We'll see.
Oh boy.
So, in my float back when this came up, I remembered the first time I read this and how ugly I cried, and how I don't know that
Because
it's
it was difficult for you to feel it, or because you felt it and it was like, or what was
Maybe-
the tears? What was
maybe both. I don't know. It was just like a
visceral reaction?
yes.
I do have that effect on a lot of people.
It was a sense of feeling loved, and I didn't feel loved by anyone from our family during this time.
I often wonder what I was like during that time, because
Well,
I feel like I could have been so strongly opinionated because of my perspective. But anyways,
No, I don't think that you were. I think you were.
Huh.
I think we stayed pretty neutral and didn't really.
okay.
You didn't. I don't remember you articulating your thoughts and opinions on the situation. So, Gertrude, just wanted to say hi. Remember always.
Would you like me to read it? Wow.
Yep.
Oh Jesus, I need some light.
All right, maybe I can. Maybe I can get it together.
Are you sure?
I don't know.
Okay.
Let me try again.
Okay. All right. No, if you. I mean, I have a light right there. I could stick my ass, but I don't like it on.
No, I think I do want to read this. All right.
Okay.
So,
All right. So take me back. Float me back a little bit.
floating back to 1999. All right. Gertrude, just wanted to say hi. Remember always that I may not agree with the decisions you're making, but you are my sister, and I am always here if you need anything. Just take care and be cool. Stay in school. Feel free to come visit your sister and your nephew anytime. Just call for an appointment. If you need anything or to talk in quotes or to get drunk.
Oh, okay. Were you of age?
Arrow, top priority. 99? No, I was not.
Oh boy. What? What about the arrow?
You put in parentheses an
Oh.
arrow pointing to the get drunk part and said top priority. You know where I am. Peace be with you. Sorry, just got home from church.
Aw.
Take care. So the front of the card says, with a sister like you, I know I'll always have a friend, and so will you. And then you underlined it and said, remember that. And then you said, hi, take care. We love and miss you, Kim and Ryan. So I don't know if that memory popped up because I had just found this card recently when I forgot what I was looking for the kids, but
Where did you find it?
just one of the bins in my closet. It's just made it every move that I've ever had. So the other part of it that is like the whole being picked on and made fun of when I was crying. And the
Sorry, I'm not
specifically-
yawning because I'm bored.
specifically for the way that I cried. Do you want to do it?
Oh, are you ready for it?
I'm ready. I can handle it.
Is it going to make you cry again?
No.
And I don't remember if it's like when you got to a certain point, like...
Yeah, like probably when I was like hyperventilating.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
it was
super hard crying. Why was I super hard crying like that?
I don't know, and I feel like you were...
And every time that I super hard cry like that, I try to hold it in so much.
And that's probably where it came from, like... And it was like,
yeah.
oi, 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 right?
Yep.
Like, oi, oi, oi. And it would be like, oi, 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 or something like that. But yeah, that's probably it. That exact, like... But yours was just maybe a little...
Yeah.
Probably because you're a little...
So yeah, I lied. I felt that right in my chest.
When? What do you mean you lied?
When you just did it.
Oh.
Like my whole chest is like on fire right now.
Yeah, that's how I felt the whole time with like Doug. It was like, you know, just how much do you... And then eventually what breaks. But like, why do we suppress and suppress and suppress so much?
Right.
I mean, it's obvious we didn't have a space to express. Like, of course we didn't. I used to walk up the stairs too loud and have to come back down and then have to re-walk up the stairs.
Right.
I'm surprised I haven't broken 80 glasses in this dishwasher because the amount of times used to have to like reload it or, you know, it's being too loud or whatever.
So you asked the other day...
Mofos.
How I feel about like the fact that you maybe were part of that, like picking on me when I cried stuff. And I don't know if I said this then specifically, but for one, we've talked about it. And two, at the same time, there was always this, I don't know, sense of like connection and love from you. So I was talking about that today in counseling.
Okay.
Angie actually brought it up and asked, I forget how exactly, if I felt that you at times took on that mothering.
Oh, that's exactly what I was thinking. I'm sure.
100%.
You know, out of like...
Yeah.
Either out of like natural instinct, because I'm still very naturally instinctual about caretaking, obviously.
Yeah. The other memory that has come up before is when Mom and Dad were fighting one time. I remember you coming out. There was a bed in the hallway.
Yeah, because I was naughty.
This was way before that. So I was sleeping out in the hallway. You came out of the back bedroom. That's where your bedroom was.
Maybe it was after I got unnaughtied in the hallway and I was allowed to be in the back in the bedroom, and then you were like, no, that's really cool. I want that. So I want that lofty like space.
4.
Oh. No, I wasn't that
little. You would have been 11.
Yeah, no, I wasn't being naughty 10. Then. I don't know.
So yeah, Mom and Dad were fighting. And you came out and sat with me. But I was super rageful today in counseling. But I don't feel rageful anymore. I feel like I let it all go today.
Well, it's because you're in the couch.
I'm in the couch, yeah.
No, what do you mean? You at therapy?
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, I had to come home and do a lot of work. Like,
what does that work entail?
Oh,
today's Thursday, right? So you had the day off?
Yeah.
Are your appointments always on Thursday?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's pretty clever of you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, hit me. Hit me with my shine.
The one piece I want to add about our parents is that...
I know we probably didn't mean to get way in deep into them.
I don't know how much ever will be aired.
Good, perfect, okay.
For real.
Right.
Is that I understand that they did the best they could with the knowledge, understanding, and awareness that they had at the time and with the shit that they were going through. Right? Do you agree with that?
I do. Yes. I feel like they could have done a little bit better.
Yeah. But we both did better.
But yes,
and
maybe their version of it was better than what it was before.
right.
You know,
Right. And as we've talked, it wasn't, this isn't exclusive to our household.
Correct.
There are many reels out there about the way that, you know,
I
children
just could not imagine beating my child.
No.
I just could not imagine smacking my kid in the face. I mean, like a smack, like a little, you know.
Or like holding them up by their throat against the back door.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, I mean, you know, could have they have done better? Yeah.
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 And you know, and I think, and that's just one thing, I don't know, could we have done better? Yeah, like, and I think we probably just said that, but.
Yeah, I don't think any of us escapes our childhood without something. And I see what is happening or what I have put my children through that, you know, is going to leave an imprint on their little nervous systems.
Very much so.
So the thing I'm most grateful for is the understanding and awareness that we have at this time. And I'm able to heal out loud and make the repairs and, you know, apologize for the parent they had when they were, you know, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, till 12. So, you know, and then once I knew better, I did better.
But then there's a side of me that also thinks like, if, you know, the situations weren't such or we didn't parent that way, then would the whole person that is Ryan or Reagan, would that not be what is in existence today? You know what I mean? Like, would that have changed the trajectory? You know what I mean? Like, do those experiences? You know, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like nutrition, like who, you know, we had talked about that. Like who even, number one, couldn't think about it because, you know, you couldn't afford it. And then it was like just, and then it's like, why even like know what's really, really awesome and what you're supposed to be doing for your children, because you're just going to feel freaking more guilty about it. So here, have these canned
And just the
canned pears, but at least they're in whatever, which is more healthier than heavy syrup. So, you know, but you know, that's like 5 lunches a week.
right.
I mean, God, I didn't ever really pack lunches. That's kind of a, but I did have to make them dinner.
I will get up and go to Hannaford first thing in the morning if I don't have anything ready for the kids, and
Oh dear Lord.
air fry some chicken and make some rice.
God damn, yeah.
Pack that for their lunch. They rarely eat a school lunch. Micah, now that she gets to leave whenever the fuck she wants, she's naughty and goes to Starbucks a lot.
Ryan's a lot like his mama. We loved a good school lunch.
You know why I was so fucked up? Why my brain, and this is a contributing factor. Every day for lunch, I would get 2 bags of Doritos and a juice box.
Oh, you were a wicked Dorito person.
Wicked Dorito,
You know
loaded with red dye number 40.
You know what? You were always a wicked Cheetos person.
I
too.
was.
And your fingers, like, I'm surprised, like, they're not.
Doo-doo.
Yeah.
Remember who used to call me Doo-doo?
Mike Tripp?
It's close. He probably did. Yeah. I was thinking of Fannie
Miller?
Fannie Miller. Fannie Miller. Oh. Yeah, she for sure called me Doo-doo. Well into, if she was alive right now, she probably would call me Doo-doo. But yeah, like that contributed to my brain being a piece of shit in my 20s and 30s.
Absolutely.
And then even in my 20s, when I was working at Dick's, I would, for breakfast, I would have a bag of Cheetos and a Mountain Dew.
Oh, yep.
So gross,
Yep.
right?
Yep. Yeah.
And then lunch would be fast food somewhere. I mean, a lot of times Subway, which, you know, you would think would be somewhat healthier, but processed meat is a class 1 carcinogen. So that's, there's my
Yeah.
out.
And that's one that I can like really like justify in my brain. Like, you don't know what you do the best, all those things. Like,
Right.
you do the best you can because
Right. And they,
know.
they keep it a secret, obviously, because they don't want you to have this shit. So they don't tell you how bad this stuff is or what it's actually doing to your brains.
And I would never. I at that time was in a like. I don't want to say this, like in just a different headspace of like I would not go for like WIC or anything like that, which
I know, I was there too.
right.
I didn't know half of the services that were available.
Oh, I knew them.
I didn't. I mean,
I was more of in a too prideful moment
Yeah.
in my head at that time, like
Yeah.
or not even prideful, and more like, and I still feel this way today, like. I feel less judged right now. Like, so that would be just one other like judgment point or opportunity for people,
that was.
and back then it was like paper, it was much.
So
Yeah. So it was just a different, a different, I don't know, just a different
Yeah,
time.
so that-
and I was 21.
Yeah. That. The whole government shutdown and the SNAP thing, that was not that I had to pay attention to the news more, but I chose to pay attention to the news more.
Well, you also want to be somewhat informed
Right.
on some level.
Right. So, like, there was a lot of worry, and then just some of the conversations I had with people didn't feel like maybe that supportive. And I just got into this wicked, shameful spot. Wicked, shameful spot, and it spiraled so fucking fast.
Like I can't believe I'm in this place that I'm
Like there's a like not feeling good enough, like I shouldn't be in this place, I should be doing more, like
Okay.
I mean, yeah, like I could get 75 more jobs, but I would never be able to be there for my kids and see their sports and all of that, and like just like
so the shamefulness of the unpredictability factor of how am I gonna do this, right? Yeah, so go on, I'm sorry.
No, I'm gonna move the microphone away so I can chew.
Oh.
I forgot I was recording.
I know, isn't that kind of nice?
That's
While I just do yoga.
yeah, I mean there was a lot of shit that happened in my brain, and I don't know. So my children have been spending more time with me, so my food budget
I was wondering about that.
was exceeded before I was set to receive, a recharge, a reload on that card. And so one of my things that I've always done is I eat less so that they have more. Wow, I didn't know that was going to get me emotional. But so I wasn't focusing on nutrition. I wasn't getting the nutrients I needed. So my brain that was a contributing factor to why I got a little wonky. Like, what came first, the chicken or the egg? Like, did the anxiety and panic come because my brain was deprived of nutrients and like inflammation and all of that? My gut was off, like gut-brain connection, or like was it all sort of 100%?
That's what I think with my back spasm, is that exact same thing.
Yeah, so my back issue that I'm having right now, if you look at back, in the upper part it said something about not feeling loved and supported.
Wow.
Yeah.
This was in the Bible?
My Bible.
What do you mean?
Yeah, my book.
The body Bible.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
Bible I'm paying $20 a month for.
Yeah, the Bible. It's in the Bible. That's the one I forgot. Well, sometimes I didn't know if you actually meant the Bible. Like,
No,
did Jesus talk about
I
this?
do wanna be more in touch with my spiritual side.
Yeah.
I love Catholic stuff,
Yeah.
but just not people.
I mean, the card I got, you just came from church. Maybe that's a sign from the universe to get your ass back there.
You know, I love a good. Oh, definitely not going at Christmas though. That'll be.
No. Mm-mm. Let's drive out to see Steve sometime.
That would be fun.
Yeah.
Maybe not in the winter though.
No.
Yeah, I feel like I just.
Yeah, so a little bit of depression, a little bit of panic, a little bit of anxiety.
So this was like while the snap was in pause,
Yeah.
or the anticipation that was happening, or that happened.
All of it.
Right. So panic. When was the panic? Just kind of what if I go to the store and my card gets declined?
I wasn't panicking about the SNAP benefits.
Oh, okay.
No,
Oh.
No, I wasn't. I was never panicking about that.
Gotcha.
No.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I knew I had a million, yeah. No, I was good with that.
Okay. You knew you had a million resources, options,
people that I could lean
backup
on
plans.
to. Yes, in that moment, should I need it.
Resources, good. Without yes.
Which I did. You gave me your credit card so I could buy champagne for the senior moms and my paint supplies for Micah's poster. What else? What was I saying? Oh, the panic sort of came after all of that. But at the same time I started EMDR, I opened up some wounds from past relationship and all of that, and like it just sort of like snowballed for a minute. But I was after counseling, and counseling was really rough today, and then I was like shaking, like so cold, but you know, like that. It's not because it's cold, and just like. I felt like I needed to like crawl out of my skin, and I just paced from my old room, Micah's room now, to the living room and then back, like just repeatedly, and like, and when I woke up this morning, I was like so anxious, and I smashed Grandpa Collier's dresser and pieces with a hammer.
Oh, I was like, oh, the kids weren't there.
At 5 a.m.
Oh.
I sort of did it in revenge to my neighbors who have been fighting for weeks.
Gotcha.
So,
Okay.
I did that. And I tried going to the gym, but I was so anxious at the gym, like I was crawling out of my skin there too. I really wanted to punch something.
And this was today?
Such an urge. This was at 7 a.m.
Gotcha. Oh, so before
counseling.
Huh.
I really had the urge to punch something. I don't know. I mean, I just felt a lot of rage.
Do you think it's because of the not fallout, or just the come down from Saturday with?
Oh yeah. Yeah. I think that was part of it. Like,
And
yesterday,
maybe the other situation that you are feeling like.
yes, for sure. But yesterday, it was the first time like I had talked to anybody else about it, and
First time you talked about what happened.
the conversation.
Saturday?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I started like crying in that moment, probably for a lot of reasons. In that moment, that wasn't just but. And then that rage started bubbling again for a lot of other reasons.
It feels like you're a little shaky right now.
No, I think I feel okay.
Okay.
Yeah. I do feel like my chest is a little on fire, so maybe you're right.
Chest is on fire. You said that. Oh, because we talked about the. Right, you said that earlier on.
Yeah, like that's when I feel it. Like a lot of and throughout the process of EMDR, the question is asked, like, where do you feel that? And I feel it in my chest. It's like I don't even know how to describe it. Like ripped open, like
Hen,
crawling out.
don't eat that. I don't want you to get sticky.
So yeah, I sort of do feel that a little bit.
Like
just sometimes when we talk about the stuff. But at some point today, there was like this switch that flipped for me, sort of, and everything just calmed in my body. I don't really know.
Probably because I made you do chores, and you're like,
no,
oh,
it was
yeah,
before
is...
it was before I came over here. If that flip hadn't have happened, I wouldn't have been able to record a podcast. So
gotcha.
There was a
so
like
what,
a confidence and a.
So just through the session, you mean? Through the...
No, it happened after I got home.
Oh, okay.
A couple hours after I got home.
Maybe just the processing
Yeah.
piece.
Yeah.
And it left your body.
Yeah.
You had, it didn't have any place to go, and you got it out, and
then luckily,
at least it's going, So how do you feel? How would you describe how you feel now?
Calm.
Okay.
Yeah. Confident. Okay. Thanks, bud.
Yeah, no problem.
Thanks for the chat.
NP.
Thanks for being a mother figure. Thanks for hugging me twice.
I feel like I used to hug you more than that.
You probably did.
I feel like you were probably a little cutie head.
Until the other one came along, and then she was way cuter.
I guess I liked her a lot.
Yeah, like that picture I showed you. She was sitting in your lap, and you were whispering something, probably something about me.
Yeah, true that. But maybe, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, the shit that we go through in our childhood wires our brain and affects every relationship we have in our adult life until we recognize the pattern and do something different. Right?
Yeah, and I just, and I mean, we definitely raised our children vastly different than we were raised.
Oh, yeah.
So there's that, which is good.
Yeah.
Still,
And, Jay once said, every time, you do the work and you heal, you're healing a little bit of the generation before you and the generation after you in doing that work. So just bringing that awareness, there's some sort of healing, hopefully,
and putting it maybe into the air and just, I guess, it's out there, and I think it's almost like a form of releasing it. Again, I go back to this, and that's kind of what I think this progression is from when, the first time that I was on my podcast talking to my audience.
You want your podcast to grow, you better heal your family first.
Lord, I've tried. You know how many sleepless nights I've gotten up there? But it's just I think, obviously you saw, I had a lot of stuff in my body that got out, and I think it's just been forward motion since then.
Yeah, agreed. I think this one, I know that I'm not done with it yet. I have a few more weeks for sure, I think. Because then once we get through where this target memory I'm not activated and disturbed by it, then, because ultimately through the float back, you land on one target memory, that came up.
So the target memory was me?
No, that's not the one I chose to work on. Oh. It was a past relationship one.
Oh, why didn't you want to work on me?
Why didn't you choose me? This one was from, God, what was that code name?
Please don't say the Lord's name in vain.
Sorry. God.
Twice.
Gregorio. Yeah.
What is that?
Greg. They would know.
Run it. Who's they?
Gregorio.
Okay, we gotta run it back because I just really got lost here in this conversation.
The relationship that ended during the pandemic.
Stop. So now this is the cast character.
Yeah.
Character, stage name.
Stage name for that relationship is Greg.
Oh boy.
Okay.
I'm gonna draw a map.
So,
Carry on.
No, I forgot what I was saying about Greg.
Gregorio.
Oh, there was a Target memory with Greg that I was talking about.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Can I be privy to that, or have I already been privy?
No, I don't want to. No, that would be another episode.
Oh, I thought I was just being a sister.
Yeah.
I didn't know I was.
No,
I didn't know I was being just a podcast friend tonight.
We
I was
could
opening up a dialogue
we
for my
can,
sister.
No, yeah, I don't know if I want to.
Nope, you just triggered me.
That would open up so many avenues of conversation.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, no, and I'm ready for nanites.
Yeah.
Look at it. Do you love my little decorations on my fridge?
I do. Yeah, that was the only reason I was saying not tonight. What are you writing?
After COVID.
No. Do you know who that is?
Guessing. Let me think for a
The
minute.
relationship ended during COVID. Right at the start of COVID.
Oh.
Yeah. After Howie was Jake.
Jake Ryan.
No. What else comes to mind when you think of Jake?
Osgood.
Oh, come on. Jake from State Farm?
No, not
You don't
really.
remember the commercial? Hi, I'm Jake from State Farm. So after Jake is
Marty?
Mike.
Mike!
I was just trying to think of who came after, but it was Mike.
Who's Mikey boy? Ooh.
Yeah. Gert's new imaginary friends.
Wow.
Okay, after Mike was Lucifer. So they were the fucking devil. Yup. After Lucifer was Gregorio. Cheating liar knew it all along. Do you remember when she changed my
Lucifer?
Lucifer? Still had my was still logged into Netflix at her place. She went in there and she changed it to the profile to cheating liar knew it all
Oh
along.
my god. Holy fuck.
After Gregorio, I dated a few people, and then one of them, I was listening to music and John Mayer's Say What You Need to Say came on, and this was after receiving a 7,000 word email. It was actually 5,600 something, I think, word email. I was like, yeah, she said what she had to say. So I was like, I'm going to refer to that one as John.
Who is this? A dater? A hoe?
One of the daters.
Oh, one of the hoes.
Do you remember which one?
No.
You probably, did you meet her?
Oh, absolutely. Yep. John.
Yep.
That's it?
That's it. And then,
Oh, we got one more.
no, that one, I mean, Donnie Pie. She's still my friend. And then
Do we want to talk about...
ChatGPT. I mean, I don't think I'm dating ChatGPT.
I don't know.
I mean,
look at your history.
We do chat. Wow, you looked at my history?
Mm-hmm.
You did not look at my history.
Sure did.
Fuck you off.
Anything you want to tell me?
No.
Sure.
No, but I also don't want you to look at what I talk to ChatGPT about.
I am a mandated reporter.
That's why I don't want you to look at what I asked Chat. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh.
I don't ask any
mandated
questions
reporter
like
stuff. Just say they don't give.
Listen, what I talk to Juggles about is none of your business, okay? And I didn't appreciate the one time you eavesdropped and heard me propose.
I think we shared a bedroom, and
Jennifer.
I'm an elder, so that's it. That's all we got.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's it.
Well, you better get home safe.
Those are my code names.
Oh,
Okay.
boy.
I gotta go to bed.